Hi guys, it's 𝗵𝗵𝗀, the proprietor of HDC Finance. Very much looking forward to talking with the Titans community on Thursday evening. Definitely my favourite London property group. I'm going to cover quite a few different topics, a few themes. Very happy to have any added to me on the floor. We'll do a light little touch of noise cancellation in terms of the recent macro developments. We won't spend too much time on that. We will really much focus on the two main levers of rates and inverted swap curve and bank funding. And most people don't fully understand how those mechanisms work and which levers move which. So we'll just pop open the bonnet on that, give some people a little bit of illustration on how that works and how that really does offer a relatively solid foundation for what we're trying to do in the property space. We're going to talk about as well share purchase agreements, one of the themes. You know, Section 24 led to the explosion of the limited company buy-to-let market. With the additional surcharge now from Q4 last year, you're now going to see in this year, following the I see them already, you see a lot more SPAs, much cheaper on the SDLT impact. It's a slightly longer process, so if you haven't done it, I'll walk you through it. A lot of lenders will require you to have a whitewash. They will be lending to that target company rather than yourself. Hence, are there any contingent liabilities in there? You'll require independent legal advice. They'll want full title investigation as well. So I'll just highlight a few of those processes, additional costs. I'll also be looking at supported living, because that's a theme from some of the other speakers of the night. There's quite a few different pillars in the space. I know a lot of people look at it sometimes for diversification. I'm going to just give you a little bit more light in terms of the lending element of it. You can consider yourself whether or not the tenancy, the superior tenant, is regulated or unregulated. And by that, the former would be an RP, registered provider. The latter would be, if it's yourself, then you're going to have some element of track record. Now within supported living, there's different tenancies with different complexity of needs, different rents available. You've got to be careful on how you do that, because if you can go from a residential investment into a commercial investment within a step, if you go one step too far. So that's something I will highlight. But that's also a nice segue to go into some of the commercial investments we're going to be looking at as well. And I'm also going to propose one or two potential JV opportunities with a client of mine who is a full-time private equity real estate investor who is going to offer you the chance to work alongside him, or potentially just offer silent capital. And then we're going to be looking at some sort of commercial stabilisation deals. In the resi world, there's an awful lot of opportunity in stretched debt, refurb bridges, less money in, I want all my money out, all of these things. In the commercial space, it's harder to do. You can do multi-let properties, you can repurpose them, you're going to have to put more cash in. Some of the deals that we're looking at is rather for the asset management, increasing that rent roll relatively quickly, and then bit by bit, 6 to 12 months, pulling some more money out of that deal. Very much looking forward to explaining all that to you and anything else, and I'll see you all on Thursday evening.
Hi guys, 𝗵𝗵𝗀 here from the Supported Living platform and 𝗬𝗵𝗂𝗍𝗶 Property, coming to you live from, well, a bit patchy Portugal at the moment. I thought I'd try and get a last minute bit of sun. Turns out it's 20 degrees and beautiful in the UK. There's karma for you. Anyway, the reason for this video is because myself and partner �활𝗵𝗍𝗶 are your guest speakers at Property Titans on the 10th of April at the Crown Plaza, 𝗬𝗲𝗍 Cross. We cannot wait to talk all about supported living, what's going on in the market at the moment, as it is very different to last year. It's changing rapidly. Of course, what supported living is, for those people that don't know, how it differs from social housing. A lot of people get them confused, as well as the strategy and business model itself, and of course the doomed renters reform bill. We'll be covering all of that at Property Titans on the 10th of April. We cannot wait to see you. Until then, I'm going to try and catch some sun out here.
Folks, Ollie Reed here. I am excited to be speaking at the Titans property event this coming Thursday. Over 100 property investors in the room, talking all things supported living, social housing, how to get into the space, what to look for, why people are doing supported living right now, and understanding the macroeconomics behind it, understanding what's going on in the marketplace, whether that's the Renters' Rights Bill, whether that's the massive numbers of people in temporary accommodation. What are those drivers in the background that are really pushing people towards supported living and away from those standard private sector tenancy deals? So if you are around, it is Gerrard's Cross, the Crown Plaza at Gerrard's Cross. It's this coming Thursday. Look forward to seeing you all there.